Let's go. Should be good, and then priority of 6. Now we're looking for temperature, a little bit nippy. Warm the germs. Oh, is slime lung just die in the cold? I guess it does. That's kind of nice. And then duplicates, duplicate skills. Anyone leveled up yet? No. And I just needed hungry, low oxygen. Yeah, I bet. Meteor showers. We'll pop that open real quick, just to get oxygen in here. Since we're running low. And we'll just keep going. There we go. Like that, yeah, I think that'll work. Indiana Crones, hello, hello. How are you? Thank you so much for the raid. What were you doing? Some Fortnite? Nice. How did the Fortnite go? You doing Fortnite, actual Fortnite, or are you doing like Lego or something else? I think I saw that they added a new thing, didn't they? Didn't they add like some kind of ship thing? Raft? Lego rafts or something? We have barely any oxygen. Welcome everyone, welcome Raiders. I'm Amy Cows with Tyson. I'm from Vancouver, Canada. We're playing some Oxygen Not Included. Haven't played in a very long time, so I'm quite rusty, kind of forget what I'm doing. But it should be all in good fun. There we go. Got our oxygen running now. We probably want to open that up a little bit. And probably the same here. So the CO2 can come down, the oxygen can go up. This is very firm. Do. Okay, and then how are we doing for oxygen? Yeah, it's pretty low. I should start filling up everything. And then because we don't really need much more of that, hard digging skill. Yeah, morale. Our morale's pretty poor. Okay, I think we'll do bedrooms on this level. Or do we want to go higher? Look at temperature. Yeah, we'll do bedrooms here. How's oxygen starting to... Click that, and then that will crack open that. And then go here, crack you open. Someone's got a new job. Needed about your morale, just in case. Wait, what's wrong with you? Too bright. Oh, too bright. Oh, good at that. Let's maybe get you out of there. Yeah, you'll be fine, right? It's only like super cold and you're wet. Yeah, I think I kind of vaguely start to remember what I need to research. Are you sick? You're not looking too good. Steven Spasms, how's it going? Tell me, what did I think of Madame Web? I don't know if you're ready for that. I don't know if you're... I don't know if you really can grasp the art behind it. So what are my thoughts on it? So the thing is, going into the movie, I was under the impression that it was so bad that to call it a movie would be a disservice to all movies. So that is kind of like base level how I walked in there, with you giving it the highest rating of a 4. I will say that I probably enjoyed it more than Morbius, surprisingly. Maybe because I went in there thinking it was going to be so bad that it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. That being said, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Like, I don't know what I would give it. I'd maybe be in the same boat as you, 4, maybe a 3. I don't think it's a 1 or a 2. But it's pretty terrible. What did you give Morbius though? Probably a 2. Morbius was god awful. Actually, what did people give it? See, the thing is though, is I went into Morbius because again, my coworker loved it. Absolutely loved it. So I heard it was shitty, but then my coworker could not shut up about it. So I was kind of like, okay, maybe people are just being shitty, like just people are just like ragging on it. So let's see here. Rotten Tomatoes 15%. IMDb gave it 5.2. Madame Web 3.8 on IMDb and 13% Rotten Tomatoes. So it's tough. It's really, really tough. Because if I would look at both of them, they're both really bad. I think if I were to take away my bias of like just being influenced, I would definitely give Morbius a higher score, I think, overall. But it was so fucking bad. My god. And is it just me? So the main villain, and okay, so if anyone here had a dream one day and wanted to go see Madame Web, like this was your lifelong goal, or you just want to see it, just warning you, there's gonna be some major spoilers because I'm gonna discuss the movie. However, I do feel like I may be, it might be an understatement to call myself a hero for just spoiling the movie for you so you don't have to go see it, but it's probably along those lines. It's really bad. But the main villain, for whatever reason, I feel like at some point they were upset with how he sounded, or they over-edited his voice to like high heavens, but I would say about 75% of his dialogue, maybe more, you don't see his face when he's talking, and his like movements don't match, and his voice doesn't match with what's going on, so it feels like everything's been dubbed. And it's really odd. It's very like disjointing. You didn't catch that? Oh, that's the one thing we all talked about afterwards. It was like, and it's in, I read some of the reviews, and it's a very common, yeah, it's like, yeah, it's very, very weird. Like, to me, I was like, do I watch too much anime or something like that, or like dubbed or whatever? Because I'm like, it literally sounds like he was speaking a different language and they had like a shitty dub, someone shitty talking over him. But then when we came out of the movie, everyone was talking about it, and I read some reviews, and that was a common complaint. It's like they just didn't match up anything. It was really, really weird. So there's a scene where, like, for whatever reason, the villain wants to kill the villain. We know why, but the villain wants to kill the 3 girls, and this is his like sole purpose right now. His sole purpose. This is the only fucking thing he talks about the entire fucking movie, is to kill these 3 girls. And any chance he gets, he kills everybody else. He starts killing the random police officers when they got their cornered. In a diner, there's people just eating like their pancakes, and he starts killing them instead of the girls. It doesn't make any sense. And then, future Madame Web gets, she saves the day and saves the girls. Then gets, somehow they come to the conclusion that she is the one who actually kidnapped them. So then they have to drive away in this like getaway cab. They park in like at this like some random forest. She's like, I gotta go check something out. I'll be right back. Don't do anything stupid. The girls, of course, do something stupid. They go to a nearby diner, and as they walk in, they're sitting there. Mind you, cut to like 8 hours earlier, maybe less. The events just happened where she gets found out as being, or basically thought of as being the one who kidnaps the girls. There's a guy reading a newspaper. Headline: girl abducts 3 girls. This is the same day. This is in the 8-hour period. How the fuck? And then so he of course calls and is like, hey, the kidnapper's here, or I found the girls. The whole movie's super dumb. Movie logic, yeah. And then, again, major spoiler. She can see the future. Glimpses of it. And so, typically, in a lot of these movies, whenever you can see the future, you're seeing things that are already happening, and then you can respond to them, which she does the whole movie. It's very consistent. She can see where the guy's going to be, so she can come up with a plan to stop it. She can see different things that can happen. She hears a song, knows exactly what's going to happen during the period of certain parts of the song. This is kind of like the rules to her abilities, at least what they're showing you. But then randomly, But randomly, at the very end, she creates, she sees the future, but it's not future that's already happening. It's stuff that she has to do to create. So it's like now your powers are basically just a cheat code and telling you exactly what to do, which is inconsistent with the rest of the movie. I think that, like, they made so many mistakes in the movie, that, and then it goes back to not being able to do that again. So it's like, oh man, they fucked up. They fucked up bad. Wait, is it supposed to be? I thought it was 4 high. Is it 3 high? It's 4 high. Oh, I guess I can't reach it because dirt. Pardon me. One of the actors said it wasn't successful because male audience weren't ready to watch a movie with independent women. We have been watching movies about independent women for quite some time. There's ones that were really good before it became kind of like this feeling that they have to do it. Now it's kind of like become like I honestly don't understand this whole idea of making movies about strong independent women. It's like, just make good characters. Just make good characters. Telling people that you're strong and independent doesn't make you strong and independent. Showing us is a different thing. It's so fucking bizarre that it's turned into this. It makes no sense. I have a freaking new idea, yeah. Like, so for some reason, like, I don't know if anyone's seen the movie Dread with Carl Urban, and I forgot what the girl's name is. But it didn't do very well, but it's honestly a really good movie for, like, kind of just, like, that typical simple movie. But, like, the girl character is so good. So good. It's like, I don't know why they can't show women having weakness. It's mind-boggling. Today's world is nothing but BS, yeah. I don't know. It's bizarre. It is so bizarre. I forgot who it was, but I think it's Emily. Yeah, I think it's Emily Blunt. When she had a interview, and they're like, "Oh, is there something that you look for in scripts?" And she's like, "If I read that my character is a strong, independent woman, I immediately say no to the script." She's like, "It's so boring, and there's no depth because they're not creating a character. They've already come up with like the end game of who she is, rather than a character that changes and adapts to a situation." DK, how's it going, DK? And what I don't understand too is like, by showing weakness in a movie, yeah, by showing weakness, it's like when you become stronger, it shows that like difference, it shows that growth, and we all are weak in aspects, right? We all have our strengths, so it's like you feel way more connected to the character because it's like, oh yeah, I've been in that shitty situation and it's cool to see someone get out of it, rather than just like someone walking in and be like, I'm epic right out the gate. Like, no one's like that. Well, I am, but you know, we all know that. Yeah, not everyone, just me. And it's tough, honestly. Like, I don't know how I do it, how I deal with it. But you know what? I get by it every day. We still low on oxygen. I am kind of over. Is it only supposed to be 3? Maybe it's supposed to only be 3, and then the 4th one is. I think I made my room too big, but oh well. I wonder if I just go like, and we'll destroy them afterwards. Normally I could just do it from the top floor, but this way. Yeah, that's what we'll do. I can destroy you afterwards. And then research. So with the what's the park sign? It's probably up here actually. Yeah. But yeah, I'm trying to think of what else. Yeah, the action was like terrible. Except for like a couple moments with the evil guy. But the thing is, like, I don't even know who he was. Like, I don't know about you, Steven, but and I know there's a lot of like Spider-Man type characters, but I feel like because they've been doing them poorly. Oh shit. It's almost like diluting how like kind of like I guess you could say like quote unquote like special Spider-Man is. I don't know where to put this. Maybe down here. I lost it when I found out that Madame Web was co-workers with them. Oh yeah, yeah. That was kind of like, I was weird because it was just like, I don't know. It was kind of a weird. I guess maybe if you don't watch a lot of Spider-Man, to me I was just like, it made it sound like that was supposed to be kind of like a little bit of a twist, but it was like, I don't know. There's only so many bends in the fucking Spider-Man universe. So right away when they say that, you're like, oh, okay, this is kind of weird. Without actually saying the name of the baby. A little frigid, it looks like. I think what else, like, oh, and then, like, I don't know, like the firework thing, and then they're like, oh, duck, and then a firework goes by, and that's somehow enough to blow up a rock wall. Like, that was also like, what? How in what world is that whole scene? I feel like they're like, man, this is gonna be fucking epic. And it was like, that was terrible. Okay, we're gonna need to start warming things up. So let's go over here. And then we're gonna do power, and we're gonna do coal. Put that right here. Can we keep going? Yeah, we'll keep going this way. Okay, we'll go one less. And then we'll do stations.